Following up with our previous video, we actually created a program that opens a file called test.txt, and we read the content of the file using the readline method that's associated with the stream reader object, and then we closed the file, and the file exists in the same workspace. And we thought in this video, what happens if we try to open a file that doesn't exist? How do we handle a file not found exception when we try to open a file for reading? So at the moment, the program works beautifully fine. It opens the file, reads it, displays the content to a screen, and closes the file. But what happens if I give it a file that doesn't exist, like test2, that does not exist in the same project? So I'll save and run the file again. Now we notice that the file not found exception is being thrown. So how do we handle that? We can use try and catch. So the exception is really happening when we try to open the file. So here's what we do. We surround that part, the part that is where the exception might happen. Really this part. We try this line. If anything happens, it's gonna step out of this line and come to the catch clause. And we catch basically the file not found exception. Now over here, we just want to let the user know that something went wrong instead of just throwing that exception in there on their screen. So here we can say file does not exist or is not found, as you like. Let me get rid of that. Now, if the file, everything goes well with opening the file and reading from the file, the program will just continue working as expected. It'll only come to this part if the exception is thrown. So let's just save this and run it. So now we get a much better looking message saying file does not exist, which looks a bit more graceful than this whole exception that was thrown. So I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.